Hello my fellow warmongers, and how is everyone doing on this fine day? Alright, it's Pharaoh War here and welcome to another replay for Total War Warhammer. So guys, in this replay we're going with Greenskins against Britonia, which is always a good game. You have to love this game, alright? So I've got a front line of Savage Orcs, 3 Savage Orc Biggins just circled around my line, Rusty Heirs, 8-pick Loonies. I put the 8-pick Loonies at the back because I was looking to push through, not hold the center. So these guys are here to just, if Pegasus Knights or whatever Knights come in, they can actually hold them in for a while. Nasty Skulkers for the Smoke Bomb. My anti-large contingent is 2 Orc Boarboy Biggin and a Goblin Big Boss on a Spider. I've got Wurzag with Gazamork, here we go on Foot of Gork, another Goblin Big Boss on a Spider, and a Night Goblin Shaman. With Itchy Nuisance and the missile, what's his name? I don't know, I always forget its name. And the Vindicative Glare. I got the Vindicative Glare and Gazamork actually to get like some magic damage in case like the Britonia goes with the Green Knight. And I've got Vanguarded here, some Goblin Wolf Riders and another Goblin Wolf Riders. But these guys are not going to be that useful because for my opponent's build, he's got a front line of Battle Pilgrims, 2 Foot Squires, 1 Bowman, and just 1 Bowman, 2 Spearmen, 3 Spearmen, Damsel of Life, and the Grail Railway. And he's got a hell of a goon squad. He's got Royal Pegasus Knights, 2 Paladins, and Louen with everything on him. Sword of Couronne, the Shield, the Blessing of the... everything. He's got, like... I think, like, Louen is the biggest, like... oh, he costs a lot. And he's gonna be such a nuisance to me. Alright, so... first thing I did was I wanted to rush him with the infantry because my infantry line can beat his. And I wanted to get into the infantry line with the Cav and his goon squad away from Wurzag. So Wurzag can just cast whatever he wants. So I'm trying to get into his infantry line. And I'm moving about my Cav so I can get into the back of these guys. But then he will start kiting me. Not kiting, just like... just delaying the fight. I pushed back my Goblin Wolf Riders a little, like they were here. I pushed them back here so these guys can see them. And then I'm just pushing in with my infantry. I want to get this fight as soon as possible with these guys away. So we can just fast forward here a little so we can, like, you know, get some good time and all that. I'm keeping the Goblin Big Boss and I'm gonna keep the Orc Boarboy Biggins close to Wurzag because these guys are very scary. Like, seeing them there is just a scary pressure on my back line. He's seen the Rusty Heirs, so he's gonna move back, and now we're gonna get started. So he routed off the Goblin Wolf Riders, but he didn't get a lot of damage. Just like he killed 60 models, which isn't a lot, and he just left them there. But tell you the truth, there isn't really a lot of good targets for them, so I'm just gonna forget about them because I can't really do anything with them anyway. So I'm setting up my lines, and then I'll just start attacking in like right now, and then I'll move my Biggins that way, and I'll move the other Biggins, these guys here, so they can help the Cav, because definitely we're gonna have a Cav fight here with the Goon Squad, Louen, and the Royal Pegasus Knights. They're gonna drop down here for sure. So I'm trying to keep the Savage Orc Biggins just close to help them out because this Goon Squad can do a lot of damage to the Savage Orc Biggins with the help also of the Goblin Big Boss and the other Savage Orc Boarboy Biggins. So now Rusty Heirs are opening fire on the Foot Squires because that's the best target they have. I'm pushing in these Biggins, and these Biggins I'm gonna put them around this way. I locked in this Orc Boarboy, this Paladin, and then he's gonna go down with the Pegasus Knights. I'm gonna get Wurzag a little close to cast a Wah, and here we go. Push in the Nasty Skulkers just in case he gets on Wurzag. I can smoke bomb him and look after the here we go and the Wah. The Pegasus Knights. Okay, the Pegasus Knights are a glass cannon. You don't want them fighting. You want them charging in the back and then just taking them away. Fighting in the back and just taking them away. I cast a Foot of Gork there just so I can get this blob away from me for a while so I can just get in on the Cav. Of course, he went in with Louen on Wurzag, which is the best thing he can do. And now after, like, I can free up these guys, I'm gonna smoke bomb him, run away with Wurzag, get the Orc Boarboy Biggins on him, and get the 8-pick Loonies on him from the other side so they can poison him. I'm gonna send in also my Goblin Big Boss. These Biggins, for some reason they didn't continue. Like, I gave him an order to do like this and attack, they didn't. But my front line is beating his, and I'm pushing through. But also it's not beating him very decisively because I didn't cast any Here We Go or Wah or anything on the front line, so the front line is actually very even with the chevrons on the battle pilgrims and the foot squires. It's very even. Focusing on Louen right now with the rusty heirs. I think I casted already Effigy of the Git on him to catch him in place. Then I'll send in this goblin big loss, and then Louen is just gonna route in a second now after this. His blob over here, they just stopped, and that was very good for me. I was really happy when I saw this. Now I can just go to work on this blob of cavalry and goon squad. Another attack from the rusty heirs, and Louen is gonna shatter, and then I'll turn my eyes around on the paladin. I don't want to kill him. Shatter is enough for me. Like he'll get running away, and I'll just lose the surround I have right here. He sent in his foot squires. I'll send in the biggins to intercept. So yeah, they're fighting biggins. They're not fighting like the cav, which is the most important to me, because these guys are the ones that can actually cause a lot of damage to the cav and the goon squad. And I'm gonna send in now Warzag over here so we can get good buffs from him for the war paint. I'll go around with the Orc Boar Brigands, charge from the back. I sent in my Goblin Wolf Riders because these Peasant Bowmen have been firing for a long time now, and I need to take care of them. So yeah, these Rusty Heirs, I'm gonna start focusing on the Paladin, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna focus on the Paladin, then I'll change my mind and focus on these Foot Squires because they are a lot. I noticed he sent in his Pegasus Knights, I sent in my Night Goblin Shaman and the Savage Orcs because they're only like 4. So actually the Rusty Heirs alone can defeat them, so yeah. I cast here Itchy Nuisance just to increase melee attack, and by decreasing melee attack I'll get more hits than they will, and they're all gonna have like losing. These guys are unit losing decisively, so I'm winning this fight easily. I broke his Peasant Bowman now, and then he's got nothing to stop me. I have mobility, I've got magic, I've got my Lord. He'll go in with the Paladin on Warzag as like a desperate last move, and then he decided to call it quits and give me the game. So let's check the replay. So let's check the stats, I'm sorry. So the Savage Orcs, they tend to do better, but I didn't actually cast an Here We Go or Wa on them because I had Louen and the 2 Paladins to deal with, and that for me was quite enough. Nasty Skulkers, they're only there to do 2 things. Smoke Bomb and get them rear charging on Foot Squires. Or Cav. Other than that, they are useless. You don't need to use them in the front line. Never use them in the front line. Actually, keep them in the back line, close to your Lord or the Rusty Heirs. Goblin Wolf Riders, I didn't have good targets, but I should have used them earlier on the Peasant Bowman. After he joined in the Spearman in the Cav fight, I should have like went around with the Goblin Wolf Riders and gotten immediately on the Peasant Bowman. Savage Orc Biggins, these are the ones that got into the Spearman and the Foot Squires and the Pegasus, like everything. These guys caused a lot of hurt. Same thing for the Orc Boar Boy Biggins. Warzag, he's just there for the Wa, the Here We Go, and the Effigy of the Git. Effigy of the Git is one of the best skills, and if you get Warzag, you have to get the skill. If you don't, then just get an Orc Shaman, because that's what Warzag is. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. At the left over there, you'll see the subscribe button. If you like what you see, please hit it. If you have any feedback or comments, please write it down. I'll be more than happy to work on it to make better videos for you all. Alright guys, thank you for watching again, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a nice day.